Hello and welcome. And now, after we have set up our plugin, now it's time to create the custom forms that we need. Today I will show you how to create a very simple contact form and display it on our website. Okay, now let's go ahead to the main page of the plugin where we can create our forms. Now we have this screen. This is where you create your contact form. Let's go ahead and type the name of our contact form. This will be used by us so we can see which form we are working with. Let's give it the name Contact Us Form and click on the create button. So now we will see it on this list here. All our forms will be created and listed here. Now, most important thing is the form ID, which we will use in conjunction with our shortcode here. This new shortcode is specifically for custom forms that we've created. It requires the form ID so that it will know which form to display. So let's start by copying this and inserting it into a new page. Okay, now we'll add a new page and insert our shortcode for custom forms. Let's close the other settings, the other tabs. So now let's call it custom form. That will be the name of our page, and I'll paste the shortcode. It copies a table. I'll copy this and remove everything. We want it to be just like that. Again, full width page and publish. So now if you view this page, you will notice that there's no form to display, or rather no fields on this form. As it says here, this form does not have any fields to display. So let's go back to our form and add the fields we need. So to do this, we just click on the edit fields corresponding to the form we want to edit. Then we will be shown this screen here. So first, the form will appear here. As you can see here, it says no fields found for this form. Please add fields to preview them here. So let's go through the fields we can add. We can add a text field, which can be used to collect any kind of text, but in short form, like a name, a phone number, or something like that. But for phone numbers, we have a custom field type for that. So we can get a number, which can be any number, 1, 2, 3, and whatever. The text area will be used to collect, let's say, like a message or any form of long writing. The checkbox is a checkbox where someone can choose from many options or choose to select if they want something or not. So we all have all those kinds of fields. We have a date, we have a radio button where we can choose from one of many options. Like we can use this for situations like gender, where there can be 2 options, they must choose only one. We can choose to have some hidden fields that we can show, but they won't be visible to the users. You can collect data with them, but the users will not see them. You can create a select or a drop down list. You can add a custom submit button if you don't want to use the default one. If you don't add one submit button, the plugin will automatically add one. So now we have user fields which we will use in this section to add to our custom form. These fields can be used for, let's say you want to collect billing or user address, something like that. You can get the first name, last name, the telephone number, email address, city, state, zip, and country. The country is the most interesting one here because you just click it once and it shows the list of all countries. The security or anti-spam is the Google captcha we created here, or on the default form, sorry. It will display that field here. So in this part, let's go ahead and create a simple contact form. We will require the name, so just click once on the first name. It will add it here. As you can see, there you go, nothing more. You can choose to edit it if you want to change the label and anything else. You can just click on the edit button. Now let's add the last name. Again, it will be added here, as you can see. Now let's say we want to collect the email address so that we can send them an email. There you go. And let's say we want to show the telephone so we can get their phone number. We just click once on the telephone button, and there we go. They will have to fill in their telephone number here. So now let's add a text area for the message. We will call it this message. That's the label, and the default is the prompt or the placeholder they will see so that they know what to type in this field. And then this is an editable field, meaning they can actually type in something in it. We can choose to make read only. That will be useful when we want to collect data, but we don't want them to edit that field. Let's say like you want to collect an IP address, they don't have to manually type it. It can be automatically detected or something like that. That's just an example. So now the sort order defines which field is displayed first in the list here. We have the first name, which is displayed first. We want our text area to be the last one, so we'll go ahead 1 2 3 4. Let's give it a sort order of 5, and the predefined value is this here. It works the same, but it's actually a real value you can accept. So now let's just type in this and then click on add form field. Now we will have our text area. Now our contact form is ready, so let's go ahead and refresh our page to see how the contact form looks like. As you can see, it's ready and it's as we defined it. So now let's go one extra step and add the security feature, the reCAPTCHA field. Since we have already set it up in our settings, we can just add it to any form. There you go, you can see it there. And if we refresh our page, it should appear at the end of every form, regardless how big the form is. This will come at the end. as you can see here. So now let's send the form as a test user. I'll call myself Lindeni, my surname, my email address, my phone number, and then the message. What does that mean? You will see shortly. So we click on this field to say I am not a robot. Select all images with a stop front. Usually you'll just click here and it will go through. So now because I have already submitted one where I have verified and left it like that, it shows me this. So a storefront, I think this is a storefront and this one is a storefront, and click verify. Oh, storefront, and click verify. Yes, successful. So now I can submit the form. So now what does it say? Thank you, your message has been sent. We will contact you shortly. We have sent an email to the email address you provided. So where does this thing come from? I forgot to mention that on the settings you can customize these messages, the messages that appear when a form has been submitted excuse me, or when the form failed to send. So these messages are on the settings of the plugin. So let me show you this first. On the settings, you can see under email settings, these are the messages you customize. You can send an autoresponder. This will be sent to the user who submitted the form. They will receive this message as a thank you or as an acknowledgement that you received their message. So now after somebody sends you a message or after they submit a form, you will be able to see it in the received page here. Every form submitted will be listed here. So the name of the form that was submitted, if you have many forms, this you will see which form was sent here. It says contact us form, which is the form we created earlier. This is the date, this is the date and time the form was submitted. To view the data, you just click on view message and it shows you this nice pop-up. This is the data that was sent by the user, the name, the first, the last name, email address, phone number, and the message. I included this here to show you that you can see this without logging into your email. Of course, this form will send an email to the email address you specified in the settings, but you don't have to check your emails every now and then. So you can just log into your dashboard and click on received messages here and you will see all the data that was sent. I think that's a very helpful feature. Okay, that's it for this section. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next section where we create more advanced fields. Thank you.